Skin cancer sucks. Any forms of cancer suck. So I've been a true waterman my whole life. I've been a surfer, a scuba dive master, a sailor. I've sailed all across the Pacific Oceans, in Mexico, all over British Virgin Islands, and been a kiteboarder and body surfer and all sorts of good stuff. But you know, with all that came skin and sun damage. So today I'm going to show you a little bit about what I look like. And just to give you a quick story, I saw my neighbor the other day and she saw my face for the first time. She's like, wow, you look like that guy from Deadpool. And I'm like, oh, that's cool, thanks. And she's all, no, not that guy, that guy. So this is what I look like. Ta-da! And it's pretty shocking and scary, but it is what it is. So what I've been doing is I've been using Fluorouracil. It's also called Efudex and Efudex and a few other names. But what it is, it's for taking off your skin. It's actually a chemotherapy, and it's rough, you know. So this is 14 days of applying it. And here's the video of me applying it. All right, this is my last application. So I'm just gonna show you really fast what I do, how I do it, and I'll show you that I cut off a finger of a glove, and basically I could use this every day. I just wash it when I'm done, but I basically apply it on here and I rub it in just like I'm doing, I'm waxing a car. And since this is my last application, I'm gonna leave a pretty good amount on. But that's all I do. I basically just rub it around in a circle, and you can see it's getting kind of gnarly. And hopefully, since this is my last time, it'll all work out. So I figured now is the best time to do this. It's the middle of a pandemic. It's the middle of winter. I'm not seeing anybody. I'm not outside. I'm socially distancing from everybody. And on top of that, when I do go outside, I wear a hat, sunglasses, and a mask, basically to keep the sun off of my face, because since my face is already sloughing off all my skin cells and everything like that, you don't want to be out in the sun. So midwinter is the perfect time to do this. Also, if you do this, hydrate quite a bit, because you're going to get very dry skin. And then for the men out there that have to shave, I suggest you shave every day, because if you go one day without shaving and you have to shave again, all this gets really, really tender, and it hurts pretty bad. So if you watch any of these other videos, my face is not as bad as some other people's face. People with fair complexion, they got pretty hammered. So this is bad. Up in my temple area is really bad. And then around my nose, and of course right in the middle of my head. So some places that I didn't think were gonna be so bad were actually worse than I thought. What other things can I tell you about? Basically, now that I did 14 days of treatment, now I'm done with the treatment, and now I just have to have my face kind of do the healing process. Since it's a chemotherapy, it went subcutaneous, and it's still working, it's still doing stuff. And now it's just basically going to start crusting over, and all these parts are going to basically die off and be reborn, yes, with new skin. So when I get out of the shower in the morning, within about 10 minutes, my face just starts shrinking up, and my cells just, get really, really brittle. So what I have to do is I put Aquaphor on my skin. Aquaphor helps quite a bit. It's a good barrier between my skin and the outside world, and it's nice and moisturizing. Some people can handle Aquaphor, some people can't. I heard another lady out there, she uses Crisco. I mean, so whatever works for you. But definitely don't use somebody else's Fluorouracil. Definitely get it through a doctor. Read the pamphlet. There's a lot of things that you want to look out for when you're taking this. I stopped drinking, any alcohol at all, because I didn't want my liver or, my kidneys to have to process anything extra. Eating as healthy as I possibly can. And basically going through this kind of stuff, and it is painful. it's basically going to change my life. You know, I'm going to wear sunscreen a lot more. My wife's been telling me for years and years and years, wear more sunscreen, wear sunscreen. And, you know, I basically have to because I don't ever want to go through this again. And I don't know, what other things can I tell you about? Don't Google skin cancers because you'll freak out because there's some pretty gnarly pictures out there. Let's see, definitely get a prescription from your doctor and just do it. You know, if your doctor agrees that this is something for you, I suggest you do it. It hurt, it's uncomfortable. Some of the side effects is I got a stomach pain right in the middle of my chest, or right, you know, my stomach area, and some gnarly headaches. But other than that, it wasn't too bad. I mean, considering that I put, you know, my face through hell for 40 years plus, and you know, 1 month of doing this is not gonna, you know, it was well worth it basically. So now I have to take care of my face for the rest of my life and not go out and bake out all the time. I got to wear big hats and, you know, constantly take care of myself. So anyway, if you guys have any questions or comments, definitely put them down below and I will take care of, you know, getting back to you guys. I get back to everybody. And I don't know, hope all is well. All right, take care. Bye.
Join our journey. We know you have questions and comments. The Adventure Travelers.